Welcome everyone. How are we all doing? I'm your host TE, and we're back at it again with more LEGO. There has been a bit of a change of plans for the day. I was expecting to pick up the Holiday Gingerbread AT-AT and create a rubrical design off that. But lo and behold, can't find it anywhere. I had the opportunity to pick it up a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, I can get it in a bit from the LEGO website, get the VIP points, etc., any promos going on. No, it's on back order till January. So that put a kink in the plans. Hopefully one day I will get around to picking it up and coming up with a rubricable design for it for everyone to enjoy. But until that day, I had to scrap the bottom of the barrel and figure out what I should do instead. So last minute plans, switch up, dug out some older sets this morning. So I think we will do that instead. Got some classic Star Wars sets. And then I got our buddy, the Gonk Droid here, who, if we have some time at the end of the stream, we will make him a hot tub for a future stream. He needs somewhere to go, an oil bath hot tub. So that might be something we do at the end. But for now, I think we're just going to build some classic LEGO Star Wars sets. Some original year 1-2 stuff, and got one that's a little bit later. But we'll just chill out, just do a set building stream for once, and I think we'll just go ahead and get started. I have these bagged up from my old collection. Picked them up when they first came out. Oh, would that be 26, 27 years ago? Been a while. Just noticed the bag's not even labeled. That's how old these are for me. So I got here the Naboo N1 Starfighter. The manuals are worse for wear. Like this one, the front page not even attached. They've been through a few floods, but they are still paper. They are still existing. So I have something at least. But yeah, we'll start with some of these Phantom Menace sets that came out on launch. Within the first, I don't know, 2-3 years. Unfortunately, I don't have the minifigures in these bags. So we're just going to build the ships and enjoy them that way. No classic battle droids. The greatest complaint I can agree with in modern LEGO Star Wars, the battle droids have not changed. They are still the basic system. Well, while the arms and the torso are still very usable in a lot of modern stuff, they need some updating. They need some updating on these figs. I know they're frail. I know there's not a lot to them. But I feel like there's something the LEGO group can come up with to update them finally. Alright, I'm starting to see issues already of, are all the pieces even in here? I have a feeling I don't have the cart in here because I don't see enough pieces for it. Off to a great start. We'll skip to the N1 and then we'll see what's left over from there. Some of these I haven't even had the chance to go back and really inventory everything that's in there. I've done that with a few sets, but very few. I remember cataloging like my Technic Darth Vader. He's missing a handful of parts, along with like the original Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle. The very first of its kind. So I don't know if this instruction manual is old enough, but a lot of the early LEGO manuals, up to probably the early 2000s, some of the Harry Potter sets too, they were hand-drawn. And I can't quite tell, these might be the hand-drawn instructions. Like each individual line on the brick. but I'm not certain. It's definitely a bit more archaic. But the tedious nature that set designers had to go through to individually draw all the bricks is crazy. Oh, how the times have changed. But I mean, still quite clear to read, like not too difficult. I remember some instructions that you like throw a dozen pieces on at once, and it's like, wait, did I miss something? Whoa. Whoa. Also, the color consistency is awful on this. Like, I don't know how well it picks up on camera, but I believe those are both supposed to be dark gray. And they are completely different shades on here. Or I guess that's black. That's black and that's dark gray. The black is not very dark on this. Wild. Wild. But yeah, the color difference between dark gray and light gray is also pretty bad on these manuals. The things we take for granted of the modern quality of Lego. Also, seeing how fast I'm tearing through this set. I forgot how, yeah, they're very simple, very basic. May have not set up enough to do. I feel like we're going to get through all these sets in record time. So maybe we'll get around to mock building at the end. We'll also see how I'm feeling. I wouldn't be opposed to a shorter stream today. Just because it's been a bit of a hectic week. Could use a little bit of a break. There will be a bit of a break next week, as there will be no stream. I will be out of town for a LEGO convention. Not one I'm super excited for, but I promised I would be there and help out. So no stream next week. And then things get muddied up due to the holiday season coming up. So there will be different streams, different times, a whole slew of different things going on. Which this is a shame that I couldn't pick up that set and find it anywhere nearby, because I've barely been building any modern LEGO sets or sets in general. And of course, the one I come back to for today, the backup plan, are these classic sets that have such straightforward build techniques. Just bricks on plates, plates on bricks. But you know what? You know what this one has that a lot of modern sets don't? Look at all these beautiful printed elements. All the prints you could ever want in classic LEGO. Before they fully dived into sticker. Into all the stickers they go. Although I think I've expressed it before that I am one for... I appreciate the stickers for the fact that you can then pick and choose if you actually want to build something or add the detail or not. Because as a mock builder, I just want everything to be stickers so I can leave them all off and just use the pieces as is. Getting ahead of myself. I'm kind of like seeing the next steps in my mind. I'm like, ooh, let's get that, and that there. Just start laying everything down. But that is the enjoyment of it. It's like, yeah, it's so straightforward and simple that I can kind of tell what's coming next. It's predictable in a way. Oh, I should have, out of all the figures I pulled out, I should have pulled out a R2 unit so I could actually put it in here. Whoopsies. Oh. Yeah, I'm just missing steps all around. Just going with the flow. Ooh, another printed element. Oh, I'm one brick too far up, too far back. What am I doing here? No, that's right. We're all right. We're all right. I'm gonna start losing my mind with these instructions. I don't know what it is, but older pieces have a certain feel to them. I don't know if anyone's talked about this, or I haven't talked to anyone about it. But there's a weird, slightly older feel, or different feel to older pieces. It's not a bad feel. It's just, it's different. Like you can tell they've been aged. But they're slightly off. But again, not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Yeah, we are breezing through this set. I bet a modern N1 would take probably 3 times as long to build. Trying to get all the little angles in there. Let's see. Just a simple little slot for the R2. Oh. It's a cool fish print. A creature. It's nice to see. And you gotta build up all the way around the R2. Here in the back. It's also fun to see all these pieces that have just hung around for so long. I don't know about these engine pieces, but just certain specialized pieces that are still around to this day. It's wild. What are you looking for? Missing a yellow Technic brick. Uh-oh. I think we can make do without. A bit awkward. There's nowhere to be found. Whoa. What have I done? What have I forgotten? The nasty little Twitch errors that keep happening. I don't know what causes it. And it's still infuriating. Uh-oh. Am I short? I am short. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm short a cone. We don't have a cone! I'm gonna steal the one from the tail. I feel like it's better to get this symmetry in first. Okay, yeah, so definitely plenty of pieces missing from this. And the whole cart. The only piece I found from the cart is this, which I know was stolen a while back. And that's probably why it ended up in this bag. Also some gray bricks in here. I'm not sure what's going on. Some weird parts floating around. And I do remember this is going to be pretty satisfying. Of just slotting that in. Goes right over the tiles. Bam. And it's funny, they tell you to put the windscreen up here so that the cockpit's open. And then once you have your figure in there, yeah, then they just tell you, hey, just build it, take it off, put it back on top of the figure. Oh, that's what all these extra bricks are for. Forgot it had all this weird stuff at the bottom. Almost like a stand, but also for a place to put a missile. Like, it can stand just fine, as is. And then they give you this, and I guess it's like, oh, it's floating now. Ooh, floating. Something for play. And I don't have the back cone, so we're just going to stick the tail end on. That's the Naboo Starfighter. That took us, what, 15 minutes to build the whole set. It's pretty small, but that's it. It's so blocky. It's so jagged. It's like everywhere you hold it, your hand feels like it's getting cut up a bit. That's wild. But it's sushable. Yeah, that feels good. It's a spaceship. It's still a striking design for a spaceship. I like it. Just all the pointed tails. Again, unfortunate I did not have the figures in here or the majority of that cart. Weird. Also, the manuals don't have it. I think it's just the boxes that have... Oh, no, this one does. The alternate designs and what you should build with it. Love those on sets. This one has it. This one has it even, in 2005. We'll get to that in a bit, though. I remember seeing the ones on the box for this. I don't remember what you can build. You can build like probably a little cart for the droids. And they loved making like tiny walkers with non-movable legs out of alternate instructions. I wonder, does it say 1999? So this isn't year 1, this is year 2 set. Because I think it started in 98. Or is it 99? I'm losing my mind now. Losing my mind. It's been so long. But yeah, definitely year 1, 2. Very, very early set. Like I said, still feels very nice. Yeah. Need to find where that missing cone is and a couple other pieces, but otherwise, turned out not too bad. Not too bad. I'm gonna throw the tan wedge back in the bag so that way I remember. Well, that's the Naboo Starfighter bag. Leave it on screen for a little bit. Right about deer. Look at that deer. Alright. That was a fun one. I said, well, a little too simple, a little too quick. Need to get back to the mock building, but now we can get to this. Oh my goodness, a tear in the middle. We get to this Trade Federation AAT, which I'm a little surprised. Hold on, let me open the Lego bag first. Bag of parts. So loud. Oh, I kept the droids in this one at least. They're not real minifigs. They don't get to be placed with the others. They're curled up. Same Lego engine piece they had at that time. Whatever they could make do with. Okay, this one's a bit meaty. Meatier. Not by a lot, but a little. Does it have part counts on the front? Nah. Never done that for bags. What was I going to say? I don't remember anymore. something old Lego. That's all this is. Dug it up from the depths of my collection. And I was looking through them and I saw, shucky darns, I don't have the 2004, 2005 Millennium Falcon. I don't have that one anymore. I think it's 2004. before Revenge of the Sith came out. The second iteration of the Millennium Falcon. I saw this instruction manual sitting around, but I couldn't find... I know for the longest time I have not had the set together in a bag. So, a one day kind of thing. Maybe. But I picked out some fitting sets for what we're going to do in a couple weeks. I should highlight that. Very important. The weekend of the US holiday Thanksgiving, we'll be doing some special streams on, would it be Friday and Saturday, possibly even Sunday, depending how long it takes. We are going to be playing through Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, or the saga that was complete before Disney took over. We'll be playing through Lego Star Wars, the complete saga for the Creations for Charity. And if you don't know what Creations for Charity is, they accumulate Lego and money for children in need so that not as fortunate kids can acquire Lego sets and toys for the holiday. And what makes Creations for Charity unique is that they sell MOCs from the community. And with that money they make from the MOCs, they will use to provide Lego to kids in need. So unfortunately, I don't have any MOCs to contribute this year, hopefully next year. But I will be streaming Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. And for every death, I will donate a set number of money to the charity. So you all can mock me at dying in a children's game, but we will be doing it for the kids. For the kids. So I hope you all can join me in promoting some positive message for Creations for Charity. So yes, each death will probably be $1 to $5. And by the end of the stream, we'll have hopefully enough to mock me, but for me to donate a large sum to help out. And I recommend checking them out sooner than later, Creation for Charity, because once a mock is sold, it's sold, and you won't be able to pick it up later. I know there's plenty that have already sold out, and I believe they only go till the end of November anyways. So definitely check out Creations for Charity. I'm going to do what I can to support them, even if it's not a whole lot. Even if it's these dinky streams that don't show a whole lot. We're working as a team here. Now, quick step away from that. Charity is very important. But I do want to highlight these beautiful pieces from the UFO theme. I was happy that LEGO was able to reuse them for this large dish piece on the front of the AAT. Which, of course, nowadays you'd get plenty of crazy and good build technique, well, to a degree. Good build techniques for something like this. They just had these large printed pieces. Mine are quite worn out. You can see a lot of scratching on there and stuff. Scuffing. Don't know how well it picks up on camera, but yeah, these have been through the ringer. Still cool pieces though. Very, very cool. And they have like slight angular nature to them. It just makes them still feel like Lego. So not too out there. But yes, we'll be streaming, going back again, back and forth. We'll be streaming Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga over the holiday weekend. Every death will be another $1, another $3, another $5 added to my donation pool. And we will go until the game is 100% complete, start to finish. Or depending on how unfortunately long it might take, might just go for the main game completion, which is all the levels complete and the missions, or the mini kits, not including the blue mini kit challenges. We'll see though. We'll see. I think it's still all pretty manageable for 2 8-hour streams. I think we can do. Also, I remember this piece that was in here I put on the bar and the cone. I have a feeling, yeah. Oh, it moved a little. It moved a little, but I think these were in here because I could not get them out. Oh, I was just weak in the past. Past me was just really weak. Got the bar out. Now I gotta put it back in though. For the front. Oh, now they're not in the same distance. Ugh. Okay. Is that good? Is that good? Yeah, they're about lined up now. Past me was just weak. Couldn't get bar out of cone. What is it? Is it putting a transparent bar into a standard cone or hole? Standard color? Will cause it to be like hyper stucked. I think it's when it's the older transparent pieces getting connected to older solid colors, they would get stuck very easily. Much more difficult than even nowadays. But some of these older pieces I feel like would just get stuck from the friction anyways. Oh, speaking of older pieces, the old 2x2x2 slope, they're completely hollow. Interesting choice back in the day for Lego. Interesting choice. Now they got the tubes for a little bit more security. Plop our droid in there. It shows in the manual he can have his head sitting out. I can pry that back out. Oh, this is... Does it show up on screen? This is so loose. Just flings around. No wonder his head is down. Yeah, his head's gonna be stuck looking up now. That didn't make it any better. There we go. He's kind of looking for it a bit. So a little too high up, but saw how loose that was. Oh yeah, this set feels like it has a bit more meat to it. Just a bit more. And ooh, more wonderful slope prints. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Here, let me center up a bit on the main screen. Whoa. It's a bit off. Oh, but now that when you have his head standing, wait, no. Oh, I missed a piece. Aha. Maybe everything's fine. Let's see. Yeah. Goes right up. Printed pieces, you love them. Well, here's a conundrum. I don't see this plague plate anywhere. Well, this is awkward. This is super duper awkward. I wonder if I can build it without the plate. Hard mode, here we go. What is the connection for that? They all kind of connect decently well. Weird that huge plate is just completely absent. There's nothing else in the bag. Let's see. Might need to steal a modern plate just so we can keep the build moving along. That, or We take off the plate under here. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that first. Well, that's kind of an important piece that a little surprised it's just gone. Oh no, I can't. Told me Technic pieces over nothingness. Okay, yeah, I'll try to steal a modern plate. Ooh. I'll just have to remember what we did today. Where we stole it from. I mean, some of these pieces are definitely not from the same set. Got these under tubes of the 1x8 plates. Some have holes, some are solid. Let's see if that comes up. Right here. So those are definitely from different sets. Somehow ended up in this one. Just whatever was correct. It's, at the end of the day, it's a 1x8 plate. It does the job the same as any other. It's kind of worked out these smaller instruction manuals just right at the bottom of the screen. Everyone can see them. Let me send it up for the Instagram side, because I'm sure they care so much. I can see these tiles are probably from the original set. How scratched up they are. You got this swivel plate here. It'll just grind up everything together. Okay. Okay, what kind of... So we got one solid and two not solid. I'm guessing the solid one is what's supposed to be in this set. I think the extra tubes are a bit more of a modern thing, maybe. Or maybe the solid one's from an even older set, because all these brown plates have the tubes with holes. I'm just spitting out random stuff though. None of this matters. All right, building a submodel on a submodel. Good old inconsistency. Before I put these on, the shaping of this piece, I know this piece hasn't been around for a long while, but it's very interesting because the lower part is that 2x3 slope, but the higher part is the 2x2 slope, which was introduced in more separated parts like 2005-ish. I remember that some of them being on the, what is it called? The Tridroid? Not Tridroid. Tri-Fighter. I think you saw the 2x4 with the 2x2 slopes on each side. And then we got the more modern one, which is split in half. A lot more usable. But for the longest time, that was the only one that had that angle in particular. Oh, there's no red panel piece in here to hold the binoculars. That's unfortunate. Or what are they called in Star Wars? I can't recall. Some sci-fi monoculars. Not quite rangefinders, those are the ones on the helmets. I only seen two of these antenna pieces, so I'm going to save that one for... I remember they go on the guns. Get it all together. And with that one slope piece, you get that nice angled shape up here. Really cool to see. And then yeah, it's got built-in stoppers, so you can't make the turret go all the way around. Simple but effective. And yeah, there's more parts getting scraped up, rubbing up on the tiles. It's crazy to think about. Even back then, LEGO was thinking about putting alternate colors inside the sets, so that way they were easier to build. Or honestly, they probably did it back then because it was cheaper to do your standard red, blue, yellows. Either way, it's interesting to see. Alright, we get our second droid here. This time his head does need to be down. We'll see how floppy the head is on this one. If I can get it. Oh, this one's a lot better. This one doesn't get pushed around so much. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Legs are pretty stiff. Arms are a little loose, but overall, this guy's not in bad shape. This guy should have been in the lower spot since his neck was working. So you gotta put his head down for him to fit here. Cannon cover. Hold on, before I do all that. Ugh. These hinges are so strong. I'm gonna throw the binoculars, whatever you want to call them, in the back. There we go. That way they're still there. Okay. And we have this long structure. Droops over the back of the tank. Yep. I think that's accurate on how far back that goes, but that feels ridiculously way back there. And that's how it's built. I'm looking at the double checking the manual. A little more angle like that, yeah. Crazy. All right. Get our fun engine pieces that made LEGO building so easy for designers back then. And they just, they're a little loose in there, but they're not going anywhere. They're locked in place decently well. See if I can do this one-handed. Try to show off the angle going in. Beautiful. It's backwards. The outlet needs to be on the top. Ugh. Hold on, one-handed challenge. We got this. Okay. And there are two blaster bodies. I didn't think they were in here. But they're not, there's no cones for them. None of those great neon orange cones. I do miss the neon orange. We don't need them for anything else. Okay. I'll put the blasters back here for now. Good old megaphones for the droids. So they can yell Roger, Roger at you. I need to look up the megaphone piece. I want to see when it was first introduced. Probably like an 80s town set for Firefighter. That's my guess. I would need to look it up though to find out. All I remember them for is being Star Wars blasters for almost a decade. I think with the Clone Wars they added the new modern blasters, which are still used to this day and I think still look good. I don't think you need to go super into detail of what type of blaster it is. But yeah, speaking earlier about like classic specialized pieces that are still around to this day, the traffic light piece I'm pretty darn sure they make this and it still comes in the last sets. I wish they made it in tan still. That'd be cool. But another great piece that's just been around for so long. I want to make sure my cannons are the same length when I plop them on. There we go. Gotta make sure things are lined up, you know? Gotta aim properly on your cannons. There are so many guns on this thing. I don't think they normally fire that many. They're all just for show for the droids. I don't know which piece I prefer for this one. The Technic extender. Because with the modern one, you have the awkward slot in the middle, which is kind of ugly. But when you try to use these, the older ones that don't have the slot, they have the like awkward mold seam at the top, or on one end. So I mean, it's like pick your poison on which one you want. Bit of a bummer. I don't know if they do this build technique anymore. Putting a bar into a Technic piece. I feel like I don't see that anymore. And I'm just not building the right sets. Okay. With that is our tank. There are also two tiles. Oh, I know where the tiles go. I missed that step. So what? We were missing the blaster heads. An extra Technic pin in here. Probably just because they're so common. I had extras. Probably threw one in there. Missing the gun heads. Missing that whole plate was weird. And then missing two of the inverted boats. Help these slide and make them look like they're hovering. Classic Lego thing. Classic. Oh, and an antenna. Otherwise, not too bad. Again, most of these sets are here. So I guess the tip top, tippity tip tap tap. Oh, you know what? Maybe before the end of the stream, we try rebuilding the alt models off of these singular images they have. That could be fun. You can kind of see what's going on there, but it's an eye strain. That's for sure. Hold on. Show them up here. The alternate models for the AAT. Again, the Naboo Starfighter one did not have them in the back of the manual, which is a bummer. I remember seeing them on the box, but that could be a fun challenge trying to recreate those. Although I kind of want to leave these built for the what you call them, the big Lego Star Wars stream we're gonna be doing later for Lego Star Wars the video game for creation for charity. So I might deconstruct it by the end of the stream. We try to build the alternate models, and then I'll rebuild it between now and then. Okay, that's our AAT. Have those two hanging out up here. Phantom Menace sets. And then, aside from these, I did see I had the Cloud car, but I'm pretty sure that one's missing a lot of pieces. From like 2003. Didn't want to bring that one out, but I did get this, pull the original ARC 170 out. I guess I could have gotten I had the General Grievous wheel bike too, but I don't really want to mess with that one. I think that one's messy with its bionicle pieces. But we'll do the ARC 170. This should be a lot more complex, a lot bigger. At least it has a lot more parts. And it is like a 5-6 year difference. Let me look at the AAT. Okay. So the Naboo Starfighter was 99, and the AAT was 2000. But yeah, I think I have an idea in mind of when I could build the AAT again after we do the alternate models. This one also has alternate models we were looking at earlier. There's a rover. That looks fun. Turn the ARC 170 into a rover. And then it's got, this looks like it could be a Star Wars ship. This middle one. Maybe it is. Maybe it's from Legends or something. But I think we can jump right into this one. We're going to start running out of real estate on this table. So I might need to push the other two out for now. They can say hi on the far camera. Way up there. You guys. You can see the builds we've made so far. ARC 170 though. Yeah, looking at camera space. We can try like one page on screen. That might be what I do. Let's get these droids out of here. We can go up here for now. And hang out there. Okay. And yeah, we'll do the manual off to the side. I don't know if I want to keep this one built after this stream. We'll see. We'll see. Because as cool as the ARC 170 is, I don't feel like it's as iconic of a vehicle from any Star Wars movie. And this is where we are entering modern LEGO colors with this set. I believe it was 2004 was when they started switching all the colors over. But you can tell with this, like, oh, we got the dark reds too. I think this is before brittle, right? I think we're safe to build this without super big issues. But it's fun to see these older windscreens. I think they brought this one back, right? Because they switched it at one point to have the square front, and then I think they reverted it back to this style. I'd have to check that out. I know we have the one with the bar too, but I'm not sure what our current model of this windscreen is. All right, I need to get some big pieces out of here so we can have room to build. This was also one of the first sets to like fully incorporate Technic. Started doing that around this time. 2005, 2004, when they fully revamped the colors, the way things went together. Like I said, Technic is a big one. And I like to argue that like Exoforce is the start of a lot of Technic introduced, but I'd say Exoforce is more of Bionicle being introduced into system. Technic was being done for a few years. Okay, let's just make some space and deal with the pile as we go. All right. Oh, I do remember. We'll have to see where it is in this instruction, but I remember when this set came out, there was a step in here with a piece that wasn't in the set. And LEGO had sent out a little note in the set that's like, don't use this piece, use these two pieces. Unfortunately, I don't remember what piece that is. I think it's an inverted slope, but we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for that. And I don't know if I swapped it out in the meantime for the right piece. But it was so weird to see a little note like that in a LEGO set. 2005 was wild. I wish I still had the note. It was so interesting. And it's not like a documented piece of LEGO history. The little notes that would be in sets. Heck, I don't know if they did it beyond this one set, but it makes me curious. Just the random stuff that's left behind in LEGO's history. All right, this is another spot. I think these are definitely digital instructions. I don't think these are the hand-drawn ones. They look a lot cleaner. The color looks a little better. Some of the stuff looks like it's awkwardly glossy. These feel a bit more modern. Just in visual. Visual alone. I don't know why I keep cranking. I do this every time. I keep cranking my neck to look at the chats. Let me bring those a little closer. In the Streamlabs, the second monitor. There we go. There we go. Instagram's nice and close. Twitch is nice and close. Now I can read the chats. Chat it up. It's like, what is this build technique? What are we doing here, LEGO? You build out these tiles so that way it has somewhere to support the next piece. It's awkward. But hey, they were trying different things. I don't think that would slide in a modern set. It's so weird. I remember this set, I guess it's thanks to the Technic pieces, but I remember this set in particular was when LEGO started introducing a lot of really cool play functions. And we'll see that later. Like, that's why this build has this whole channel down the middle. It's because there's some interesting stuff going on. Oh, we're getting right to it with the Technics. Here, I will slide this on screen just a bit. That there. I'll do that for the other folks. Yeah, you can see all this mess. That's what we're gonna work on now. Yeah, when we get to lesser pieces, I'll slide more up and put the build on the instructions. But I need some table space. So we're gonna look way over here. I still good to be here. Yeah. Let's see. So we need. What are these? These are the half pins. Half pins with quarter pins. I have a feeling this gearbox. There's a chance it could be still around. I don't know. It's a cool piece. Very expensive piece when I remember looking at a la carte. It's a really cool gearbox piece. Just like the gear fits right in there. I need these half pins with quarter pins on one side. 3/4 pins, I guess you can call it. Weird stuff. But they're so small. They're getting buried by everything else. Oh, we got one of the newer songs playing that I add to the list. I can only find a couple of good ones to add to the license-free playlist that are just kind of repetitious and generic enough. I didn't want to be shoving like the techno synthwave Exoforce promotion kind of stuff I have into the mainstream playlist. I hope these are the only ones of these 3/4 Technic pieces that are in here. I cannot find this piece. It's probably stuck inside of a tube somewhere. Knowing my luck. start pulling out other Technic pieces that I can look at later. Got the bushings. Got some regular pins. But we need the 3/4. We need the 3/4. Bring that on screen a little bit more. Yeah, this is definitely the dawn of modern Lego. Look how many tiny pieces are in this compared to the other ones. Am I blind? Chat, if you see it, let me know. Where is it? Where is this? Where is this pin? It's gonna drive me crazy. Heck, it's probably off screen for chat, and you guys can't see it either. Oh, got it. I got the pin. All that for very little. Okay. I want the worm gear in first, which is okay. Oh, it does kind of lock in place down there. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, this is definitely the dawn of modern Lego. They have the length of the Technic pieces on the page. Oh, of course I dropped one. Let's see. Okay. Short one goes up here. Yeah, all this stuff was mind-blowing back in the day. It's like, oh my goodness, so much Technic in a Lego set. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why would they put so much Technic in a Lego set? I don't know. But now I feel like it's a standard, right? What set doesn't have Technic in it now? At least some small fashion of it. So this is cool and will come in handy later. Is that the corkscrew gear piece is loose, which they fully utilize in this set to allow this piston to go forward and back while also rotating. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. And now we're back to the system parts. So that gearbox just hangs. You don't even reattach it with studs anywhere. Yep, rotates. Nice. Okay. My crispy paper. That's probably water damaged 3 times over. Let's see. See, I should have done the smart thing and knolled some of these pieces out, sorted them. But I didn't. We're just doing it old-fashioned way. Big pile. Ooh, this is awkward. You're not even supposed to be brittle. You jerk. This Technic brick has, it might be hard to see, but halfway through it has a crack in it. It's just a 1x2 with hole in it. It's got a crack on both sides. How dare you? How dare you have a crack in that? Also, another awkward technique right here. See how well this comes. I gotta share everything now. Gotta share everything. But you gotta slide the brick through the Technic piece and then pry it upwards to get it onto the plate. There you go. Wasn't too bad, but like, that's not right. That's not right. You can't do that, Lego. Yeah, there's so much stuff here that would not slide in terms of modern build techniques. All right, here we are again. Another piece. Got a call out for having a modern variant. The axle connector. I think the newer one's better. The nice smooth version versus this one having the ribs. Obviously, texture-wise, they're completely different and have their own uses. But I think the modern one is superior in that smooth fashion. A little awkward, it kind of dips in on the corners. Not a big fan of that, but what do you do? All right, moment of truth. How good is this 20-year-old rubber band? Honestly, I think Lego rubber bands hold up very well. This one is it's looking pretty good. Playing around with it. Yeah, not bad. Gotta awkwardly string it on here though. Another thing is like, oh, you gotta just cram it in between the gear and the pin. Great place, Lego. Great place. Now I got spring function, rubber band function, whatever you want to call it. Recoil. We'll call it recoil. Okay. There's a Technic pin missing. When did they sneak that in? Oh, down here. How dare they? Being real sneaky. I guess I haven't seen... do certain modern Lego sets still have the outlines around every piece? Is it a case-by-case basis, or they just don't do that now? These don't have the outlines. So that's a bummer. Right, let's see, we want... Gotta go one forward. All these Technic bricks just to move one stud forward. What are we doing here, Lego? What are we doing here? And then we need these blue cylinders, which I'm going to set aside for now. We'll deal with them later, when we get to the play functionality of it. Definitely a colorful bunch of parts in there. Not as clean as some sets can be. This thing's gonna be sturdy though by the end. There's a lot of Technic pins going through the same brick over and over. Gotta test the functionality real quick as we build along. I like this submodel because even to this day, I think we could all still clamor for a 4-long Technic pin. Come on, Lego. We need it now. We've always needed it. Where's the 4-long Technic pin? Where be it? Okay, well, I was talking about these red pieces earlier. Now the other one wants to hide from me. Where'd it go? Where'd it go, chat? Where'd it go? Time for Where's Waldo? Where am I not looking? Where am I not looking? Hey, Entertaining Lame, thanks for joining. Good morning to you. We are just building some classic Lego Star Wars sets in preparation of a live playthrough of Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. 100% completion. We're going to be doing it for Creations for Charity, where every time I die in a children's game, I will be donating a set number of money, somewhere between $1 and $5. Probably play it by year and see how difficult it actually is. If I am not dying, I will keep increasing the value of the deaths. It's for the kids, though. It's for the kids. So, as a backup, because my original plan has been thwarted, I decided we should build some classic Lego Star Wars sets. I already did the oldest sets I had on hand, are ready to go. The Naboo Starfighter and the AAT. But now we have moved on to the 2005 original iteration of the... Oh, what is this called again? Oh no, I feel bad. Arc 170. Arc 170. So yeah, keeping the day filled at the very least. My original plans were to pick up the holiday gingerbread AT-AT and create a rebrickable design for it. However, it is out of stock, I think, just about everywhere. I had the opportunity to pick it up a few weeks back, and I'm like, I'll just get it off lego.com. And then it sold out, and now it's on back order till January. Oops. All right, I don't know what's going on here, but I cannot find this piece. I can't find it anywhere. But yes, hopefully one day I'll get around to holiday AT-AT and some custom designs for people. You think you have the next version of Arc 170? Either way, awesome ship. Yes, I'd like to say they've done 3 iterations of it. There was the one that came out last year, which was wonderful, just very clean. There's this one that came out with the release of Revenge of the Sith. And then I believe there was a Clone Wars one, which was also pretty good. That must be the one you're talking about. This is the only one I've ever owned. And it's fun seeing how... It's been a while since I've built sets, but it's been even longer since I've built like classic sets. And it's fun seeing how the techniques and parts have evolved. I'm lost on this piece. I suppose we'll just keep building around it until it's like desperately needed. One day. It was a big bummer. I couldn't find I know I haven't had the pieces together for the 2005 Millennium Falcon, or 2004. I have the instructions. I have certain pieces scattered about, but I have no idea where the majority of the set is. That'd have been a good big one. I feel like most of the LEGO Star Wars sets I had growing up were a lot of the smaller ones. Like the Arc 170, I think, was one of the biggest ones we had. Last year's looked wicked. If I didn't mock so much, I would be able to buy some new sets. Same. I'm on the same boat. I don't know which Star Wars sets I'd pick up. There's a lot of good ones now. They're ramping up with the Disney property stuff. But there's definitely been a handful of them like, ooh, I should pick that up. Ooh, I should pick that one up. Have I heard of November? I have. I really should get involved with that because it's been too long since I've built a proper spaceship or like gone all in on a spaceship, and that would be a great excuse to do a medium-sized one. I did see your progress so far. Has been excellent. I'm always so happy to see all the great shaping that comes out of November. I don't know what. How do you properly pronounce that? Is it November or November? Either way, it's always great to have these themed months to charge everyone. The issue is I always do my October theme months, and that always like, well, I don't want to invest into September, which is the month before, and then November comes right after. I'm like, ow. I never saved the energy just for it. Oh, you just finished yours. Nice. But you have the whole month ahead of you still. What are you going to do the rest of the time? I didn't think there were pieces missing from this set, but I am struggling to find these 2 or 3. Keep sorting what I have. Now I'm missing a bracket. At least it's a common white bracket. November with 2 V's rather than pronounce it. No VV-vember kind of thing. And yeah, you got your. You've yet to do your Instagram post. You're right there. You already got it all set up. Nothing in the bag. These parts, they taunt me so. I might just have to steal a couple from the modern collection. I'm not seeing either the bracket or the Technic piece. So let's fill those up. You're working through your WIP backlog. Yes, I always see that in the background of what you like to post. And it's like, ooh, I'm so excited for all of it. Everything has such intricacies to it. And I look forward to every last one. Oh, you have yet to do your Insta post for September. I did see it on the not Instagram, the Flickr side though. So you got that. So you have it mostly ready. But yeah, WIP stuff. Keep moving along with that. There's always plenty cooking. I think every Lego builder has that. The amount of table scraps sitting around. Okay, time to build some of the funky angles. What little they could achieve back in 2005. You're waiting on the last picture to be finished editing for a friend. Ah, okay. That's fair. I have always found it's give and take on Instagram versus Flickr. I like Flickr's form factor better, but it doesn't do well displaying multiple images because then you take up slots each time. Versus, yeah, Instagram, you get that group of pictures that can be in one singular post. So I like that, yeah. I understand putting the extra effort into a couple extra photos for the Instagram side. But it just feels like a shame because you want to put like your best work on Flickr. All right, well, in 2005, that was good enough. That was good enough at closing the gap. Like, they didn't do a terrible job, but like there's a very noticeable gap there. They did what they could. They did what they could. You use Flickr for WIP and blogging. With Flickr, you can post as you go. Interesting, yeah. To me, it was always more of a professional photo stream area. So yeah, I save my best stuff for Flickr, not so much behind the scenes. But then I get to that awkward point of like, well, where do I put the behind the scenes? They kind of just get left over as reels and not really main posts anywhere. Something temporary, which I don't really want to be temporary either, so all over the place on that one. And even in 2005, compared to the 2000 and 2001 set, or 2099 set, all these beautiful prints, all these nice opaque prints too. Like they're just. This is where you could make the argument of like, where's the quality gone? Because this is quite opaque for white. It's not perfect, but it's much better than a lot of modern stuff has. It makes you wonder. Where did it go, Lego? Where did it go? Ooh. Yeah, I kind of want to start a website to house my photos better and get more organized. Because that's another benefit of Flickr over Instagram is that you get the nice folder kind of style. Put things together that way. And at Instagram, there's really not much of an option. There's no one perfect system. Yes. Something that definitely feels a little rough on this one is that you just kind of build right over the gears and just be like, it's okay, it's fine. The minifigures aren't too close to getting grinded up. just put a brick over it. It'll be fine. But yeah, one of my favorite posts to do is the how it was built. Really going into the nitty-gritty of my techniques. And there's not really a good place to put them right now. Like they get made into Instagram posts and then they just kind of get shuffled along later on. So I'd love to do a website or something. Put into that. Now talk with so many on Instagram, it steals the show. Plus there's DMs on Insta, so that's where whip stuff goes. Yes, I'm part of that bad habit of like, I've made some progress, but the only people I've shown are through private messages. Oops. Oops. Oh no, there's more missing parts. I don't see these panels anywhere. They'd be pretty clear. All right, we'll just keep doing what we can. But yeah, the stuff we try to get other people's opinions on that go into the group chats, and it's like, well, it's not public. And you would love to see more people get into it or see it. Especially those that are interested. I, for one, always appreciate seeing behind-the-scene photos, seeing how everything is built, the techniques. That's why I do how they were built, because that's the stuff I like to see. Oh wait. Why did I flip the page? It's because it's all so far over there now. It's far off screen from everybody. I need to take the time and finally go through all these old sets and fully catalog every piece that's missing. Because it's getting a little out of hand for this one. It's been manageable so far on all three sets, but it's getting a little sketchy without the big panels in the front. Okay, well this one's not as important. But of course I spoke up and now it's continuing to happen. Maybe I'm just super blind today. There we go. Nice and secure, right? Nice and secure. Oh my goodness, that... I was hoping it'd spring back a little, but didn't do that as a joke, but no, it just pops off. Let me just hold that down. Minimal gappage, right? Minimal gappage. Not that bad, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Fine. Okay, and now I can finally flip the page. You quit being so antsy in it. There's a slight panic to building on stream. Ever so slight, and that's why I'm like, oh, I'm missing stuff here and here and here. Another quick takeaway. Love talking about old parts and new parts. These classic jumper pieces, I think the modern ones are better, just because you can fit them around more things with the under gap, under holder, whatever you want to call it. Because before you can only attach something with a hole in it to the middle of the stud, but now you can put any stud in there. It's like, ooh, don't mind if I do. It's another build like the Naboo Starfighter, where this submodel just slides in via a Technic piece. Where'd it go? There it is. Yes, wonderful. In 2005, this was peak cannon detail on a spaceship. Bar, cone, done. That's your laser gun right there. Wonderful detail. I also just noticed these large, wonderfully printed curve pieces that go on the ship. They're in the far back. They're way out of the way. Oh my goodness, do I just not have... How many pieces am I missing? I'm starting to lose my mind. Have a good stream, catch you later. Thank you so much, Entertaining Lane, for stopping by. Means a lot. Good luck on getting your posts out for your ships. And I look forward to whatever other angles you have hiding away. Thanks for stopping by. Never be a stranger. You're always welcome to join the fun. Sha-sha-sha. If you're lurking, hanging out, whatever you're doing, thank you so much for stopping by. Means a lot to a nobody streamer like me. We are currently building some classic LEGO Star Wars sets in preparation for a stream of a playthrough for LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. In a couple weeks, we're going to play it for Creations for Charity. And for every death, I will donate undetermined amount of money. And hopefully it will be enough deaths that I will lose a good chunk of change. But it's for the children. For the children. So we got some classic LEGO Star Wars sets here that will go in theme with the game itself. These old-fashioned figures, characters, sets, the blockier builds, the no voice acting. It all lines up. It all just lines up. Hold on. I missed putting a few pieces on here. That's what I was saying earlier, is like I can see I'm just scatterbrained sometimes when I'm building these live. Just it's the paranoia. It sets in. Oh, there's a cheese wedge in this set. I could have swore those released in 2006, but I am clearly wrong. Maybe it's 2004. I'm probably still wrong, and this was the release of it, is this set. Oh, an awkward piece to put on. I feel like normally you would put the plate on the hinge piece first, then put the hinge piece in. But in this set, there's like, yeah, just throw it on top. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Something's not lining up. I misplaced our R2 unit spot. Needs to go back one. Back to the past by one. There we go. That's all lining up. Oh, the laser cannon. It's so sturdy. There we go. It's got full 360 and it doesn't scrape up against the prints. You love to see it. All right, windscreen time. If this plate would like to go on. Nope, that is properly built. Look at those beautiful gaps. They're great. They're fine. They're fine. It's minimal gappage, right? Minimal gappage all throughout. The ones that caught my attention were the ones right under the windows. Our guys are gonna. It's fine. It's just space. It's not too hard to breathe in. And then you got the big one. Obviously, I get the big one at the bottom because that's how this hinge is open. But man, oh man, minimal gappage. And then that one's on me. That one's on me. That one's missing the, missing the panels for that. Also, this windscreen doesn't want to connect. I don't want to force it because then it might not come back out. That doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Real quick, show the way this opens up. You got your two windscreens, but then you can also pry the sides sideways, and then you get full access in there. Put your minifigs. Hold on. I have a minifig on hand. We have our good classic cream colored C-3PO. Not even remotely close to gold. Kind of a translucent piece, but fit your minifigure right in there while it's down. And then you can close it up on him. Same with the astromech that would go there. Bam. We got C-3PO riding, I don't know what you call that, maybe the gun port. Obviously the front one's the pilot, back one's the rear gunner. I guess the middle guy just shoots some of the guns. I don't know. I feel like the pilot could also shoot the guns. 3 was a little bit too much for this vehicle to need, but it looks cool, you know. 3 drivers and an astromech. Nothing wrong with that. It's got some flair to it. All right. Now we build the star of the show. The wings. This was a time that with the new movies coming out, Revenge of the Sith, this one, they had to get real creative, real fast at designing some of these vehicles because they were all brand spanking new. It's not like we see nowadays where if they release a Millennium Falcon, it's like, well, you have a Millennium Falcon to go off of. No, this time they had to look at the ship and make it from scratch. Obviously, we're seeing that a bit more now with Disney properties. But for a lot of those stagnant Lego Star Wars builds that you see, your next X-Wing or TIE Fighter. At least they had something to go off of. But when you get a, what is it, Onyx Cinder, that's brand spanking new. What are you gonna design off of that? So you had to add these play functions into this ship that hadn't been made by LEGO yet. It takes some time, takes some effort. Oh, I'm starting to look at what parts I have left. And I'm seeing an issue with the play function. I do not have the rubber bands to hold the wings down. So they're going to be real floppy. Flappy wings. It's okay. The set's just getting old like me. It's gonna have bingo wings. And have this extra skin flopping around. These were cool to see. All these larger wheel pieces used for the engines. It was cool for its time, alright? We hadn't really seen that before. It feels like a standard nowadays, like you have to have it. But like, oh, it's like that satisfying. Like, there's the Slicer wheel. Slicer? I think it was Slicer that had these. Rover Riders, maybe? Rover Rider sounds more like it. Either way, one of those pre-Bionicle wheels. Printed too. Very well printed for the engine interior. And then you have this old Life on Mars wheel. Rover wheel. And you just slot it right in. And look how that lines up right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't think, is this 4 studs wide? It's not. It's more than 4 studs. So these were 2 different cylinder pieces that just, bam, slide right into each other. It looks great for the front of an engine. I would still use this nowadays. This looks great, detail-wise. Then you just slot this Technic ring around, which it doesn't fit inside of it, but it lines up pretty well. It lines up enough where it doesn't really matter. It's going from circle to circle. And then this is weird. You use this plate just to lock it in place. It doesn't even connect to anything else. It's just, you're using a plate as a bushing for once. Weird. Weird. Because the next thing that actually connects to it is this cylinder with technicals. So the addition of the plate facing the opposite way is just awkward. Awkwardly spacing, but I mean, it does space it right because the plate is a little bit more than a half bushing, but not quite a full bushing. Same with this spacing. I use a Technic rod or a Technic axle in there to gap this right here between the brick and the cylinder with holes. And that gap is just enough that it will line up these 2 Technic pins. But it prevents these 2 from actually connecting. It's so weird. So strange. The things they would do. That is our engine subassembly, which will connect. Hold on. Put this piece on backwards. It's okay. We all make mistakes, I swear. And then Satisfactory, just all slides in together. A lot of flex. Again, definitely not a legal thing now by nowadays. Today's standards, not even close. But it works. The math is there. You got a little spinny dual dowel, and you got your engine. It goes through, so it's cool. It's something. Okay. Now I gotta line it up. Figure out which direction I'm building in now. Are there not arrows that tell you to flip this around? Nah. Why would they do that? Why would they tell you which way you're facing in the Lego build? Alright. Oh no, I need a rubber band. I might have some spare rubber bands I can steal for this. And hope that they're the right length. Chat, I'm going to step away for just a moment and see if we can get some rubber bands so this thing can function again. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've seen this thing fully functioning. But I believe I might have rubber bands now because I use them for detailing. Chat, I will be right back. And I meant to make an intermediate stream cutaway, and I did not. So I'm just going to vanish off screen for a moment. Although the mic is still connected to me. You get to hear me from the distance. These rubber bands might be the right length. They look a little tight. Okay. Don't worry, chat. I'm back. I didn't leave you behind. I swear. They look a little tight. But they might be... they're not too bad, though. Not too bad. They fit. Just gonna suck when I want to go to mock build and I'm now out of detailing rubber bands. Oops. And look at the chat. Couldn't even do that right. Yeah, that holds it real tight. Oh boy. This is gonna be a violent set. So violent. I mean, it already has the guns and everything, right? I don't think we're gonna get to mock building this stream. I think we're gonna finish this set, call it there. Let it be a bit of a shorter stream, not too shabby. Although I'm still tempted to... Which way are we facing? This way. Still tempted to try to do the alt model for the tank. That would be a fun thing to end off on. Probably not too time consuming. Oh my gosh, words. Probably not too time consuming either. But unfortunately, like I said earlier, things just did not work out today as planned. At least we have backups. I could have built a modern set because I have plenty of waiting, but they didn't quite feel right. I want to do some classic stuff for the complete saga in a little bit. I'll leave the ARC 170 built for that stream. Even though it, like I said, I don't think the ARC 170 has crazy relevance for most Star Wars fans. It's a good ship. It's a cool ship. It's just kind of in the background. Unless you really enjoyed the Clone Wars. I have cleaner ones? I do have cleaner ones. This one, I know I cleaned these sets a while back, but this one in particular, this one piece, looks pretty bad. Let me show it off. How gross. I'm going to show off a dirty Lego piece. You might be able to see it. All the grime on that piece. On the studs. Don't know why that didn't come off. Weird. How do you like go back over that with a sponge? And then of course I have a yellowed tile too. Wonderful. All right, we can take that dirty plate, use it for the underside one, where almost no one will see it. That's how you make your pieces disappear. At least with a couple pieces, they did make these sub-assemblies pretty strong. It's only 3 things holding it together, but it's enough. It's enough. All right, we got our first wing. No, hold on. The big gun. The big gun. Which looks like I don't have enough slopes for. Where did all my pieces go? I don't even see the cones for the end. Everything's missing. I'm just gonna make what I can. All right, we're gonna make this look as good as we can, but it's missing a few pieces, so I don't know. Oh, what'd I click on? I'm sorry, chat. Sorry. Okay, fix that up. We're good. Yeah, that's not gonna look the best, but whatever. Because it's supposed to be a big slope that holds it out further, but don't have that slope. Oh, you know what? Actually, what we can do? It's gonna get real flimsy. I will use the slope. And then the whole big gun will just kind of loosely sit on there. It's fine. It's fine. It'll hold its own. If we have any extra bricks, I'll throw it under there, but I don't think we do. Okay. We got a wing. And now for the satisfying part. Oh, wait. Pretty sure there's supposed to be more Technic pins out here. This is one of those newer songs that I added to the list. Might be a little too calm. I don't know. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, we'll deal with the play function later. I keep building. Got another wing to do. Time to do the same thing, but backwards. Or mirrored. Backwards wouldn't be right. That'd be me pretty much taking it apart. Long axle. Here we go. I'll do it all over again, chat. The music knew what's up. Brought back the energy for it. I don't know all the differences between the different standard Technic pins. And it might just be an age thing, but these ones feel stiffer. I feel like they're harder to push in. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, isn't a bad thing, because you want them to stay in place. But it just feels weird. And this isn't like an okay, passable, good weird, like old bricks that I talked about earlier. No, it's just, it doesn't feel right. Oh, okay. I'm losing my mind. Like, I'm trying to look at the next step, and I keep looking at the step before it. Like, did I do that already? Wait, I did. Did I do that already? Oh, wait, I did. Kind of scatterbrained on that one. I feel like I need to get a bit closer to the center camera. I feel like I've been off probably quite a bit this stream. Let's see. We get to do the satisfying part again. Slide this in. Slide this over top. Put this bushing in for no reason. And put the wheel inside. Ooh, satisfying. Satisfying. Then use a plate as a bushing. Hold on, I want the flat side facing it so it holds better. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, repeating all this stuff. Oh, I meant to rewatch Revenge of the Sith for its anniversary, and I still haven't for this year. Maybe before it ends, I might get a quick glance at it again, being like, "Yep, that was a good Star Wars movie." That's a 1. Am I doing this right? I did this again, or is it just bad instructions? Hold on, is it me or is it the instructions? It's me. It's me. I'm just not looking at this spot right. Keep putting it on backwards. Did the same thing on the other engine. Okay. Now it all lines up. Shabam. Shaboya. Shabooty. Any other exclamations you want to add? Okay. Yeah, I've been fairly tired this week, so I wouldn't be opposed to ending early for that reason too. Been a bit out of it. And with the LEGO convention coming up, I got a lot to focus on and work on there. But hey, something big and special is happening, so they told me I had to come. And I guess they're also building the LEGO Death Star there, so I can see it in person. At least say I did that. Oh, I don't really care too much about the big Death Star. And I would care even less if it was just a ball. I will stick to my guns on that one. I think they chose the right way to do it, and that is making it interesting with the scenes. The big ball is not super interesting, even as a big Star Wars fan. And I don't get why some people are so hooked on it. Oh. Oh. I'm worried these dark red pieces are going to break on me. I will be my own downfall. It's bound to happen. Let's see, want flat side. Want up here. But yeah, we're still, I don't know what happened to those slopes. If I wasn't on stream, I would take notes and be like, oh hey, I'm missing XYZ piece. I should do something about that. But I won't. I will forget. I will rebuild these sometime down the line and be like, oh shoot, I'm still missing pieces. kind of jumping around the steps now. I know what to build, but he hasn't told me to do it yet. Okay. Get your engines on. Get your wing on your engine. Pile it all off. Yeah, nowadays that'd be a 2x4 tile. Simple, right? Oh, we are pretty much right at the end, chat. We've made it. We've built a set. And this one did take a good bit longer. Like, more than both of the others combined, which was nice. Definitely came down to the complexity more so than the amount of parts. Okay, well, there are no extra pieces, say that much, so we were missing a few, but no extras. Extras would have been awkward in its own right. And we did all that. Bam. Okay. Put the menu off to the side. Get this all lined up. Slots right in. This one's got a nice wingspan to it. Like, it's big. This is a chunky boy. The issue is it's also a flimsy boy. Let me give it a good. It's pretty good swoosh. It's pretty good swoosh going on there. You have somewhere to hold it too. Like, it has a really good grip. See how that shows up on camera. No, not at all. Maybe the backside. Yeah. So you can kind of see how it slopes down here. That gives you just enough spot to like really hold it, really grip onto it, which is so nice. You don't see that with a lot of sets. And yeah, you just hold it, fly it around, just go woo-wee. You dumb man-child like me. Still missing a couple pieces, but whatever. It's mostly here. Not too shabby. All right, now we'll take those blue cylinders we skipped earlier, and they go right in here. Drop them in the front little slot between the first and second windscreen. Then, let's see if we can do this way. How's that look? That looks pretty good. You rotate the knob in the back, and you get that classic, I wouldn't call it classic, but the wonderful play function of the wings opening up. Takes a bit of time for this one. I know they have more elegant modern techniques where it just kind of like pops open with the X-Wing and stuff. But this was pretty revolutionary for 2005. Pretty well done. And you have this one knob in the back. You rotate it for that. And then, this won't show up well on screen because it's gravity based. That same knob, you rotate to do that, but you also pull it and the bombs drop. Whoa. So that's both in this one function. Hold on. You pull it, and you got that little chamber in the front that opens up. But again, you can rotate it too, and it'll open up the wings. Real cool stuff. Real cool stuff. Surprised they had a mechanism like this in 2005. But having dual functionality from one lever. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm gonna set the bombs where the R2 unit should be. I don't want them flying around and getting lost. I dropped it once. It probably didn't look great on stream, but I lost my train of thought. I got distracted. Sorry. Show this off. We got another cracked brick. Don't know how well it's gonna show. But this yellow jumper, also cracking. Just age. That's my guess. It's getting old. It's getting stiff. Hey, let's also move this guy around. Our creamsicle C-3PO. I should have brought a couple more thematic minifigures to this. But we'll put him in the pilot seat. He'll blend in with the tan in the front. Alright, put his hands down. Yep. Boom. That C-3PO piloting Arc 170. And that's how we're going to leave it till the LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga stream. Oh my gosh, this thing is big. I don't know if I want to leave this one together. And conveniently, when you set it down, they've built the guns just tall enough so that they hold their own weight when setting it down on a flat surface. There's some cool math in that for an older build. It's kind of impressive. Maybe if we have time after the Complete Saga stream, we will try these two alternate builds, since this is a much more complex set. But I also don't want to tear it apart right now to rebuild it for that stream. Oh, it's fun looking at this though. You got the initial Revenge of the Sith wave. I don't remember having really any of these. Arc 70 fighter. The General Grievous chase, which to this day we still have not gotten another bodega. Come on, LEGO. Give us the lizard. Give us the chicken lizard. We only got the General Grievous bike again in 2013. And then I had the Scout Walker. I only had those three growing up. I don't think we've gotten a Catamaran in a while, too. There's some sets in here that I'd love to see LEGO remake. I think there's just too much Star Wars now, so it's hard to. We just got the Turbo Tank back. Haven't seen a Tri-Droid in a while. Haven't seen a Vulture Droid in a while. That feels weird. We got the Starfighter. We've gotten a Mustafar duel a couple years back. That's not too bad. But I'd love to see this blue version of the Separatist vehicles. I'd love to see those come back. Especially the tank droid. We've only gotten that a couple times. And it's a cool set each time they do it. But I feel like we need to see the big blue one back. Same with the spider droid. And again, all the Wookiee stuff would be neat. Discovered the LEGO universe. These wild ads. Like I said, they were water damage. Long gone. Okay. Bring these two back on screen. Trade Federation. AAT. Oh, that would have been perfect. I didn't prepare it though, because everything here was kind of last minute. But one of the perfect sets I had to build was the 2005 TIE Fighter. I have that somewhere, but it's built, so I'd have to deconstruct it first. And let's try to build the alternate models. Give that a good half hour and then call the stream there. Start taking our AAT apart. Ah! Hold on, we have the technology. These tiles have grooves, even in 2000 and 99. It's now a disassembly stream. Vio, welcome. I'm doing quite well. This is a very generic dialogue. I'd like to see where you go from here. Improve yourself, you're not a bot. Or as the internet likes to call clankas. They stole our Star Wars term. Ah, see, I didn't ask how you were doing. proves me that you're not human. Just automated voice message. Wah wah. If you want to prove yourself, tell me, what's your favorite tree? And if you don't have a favorite tree, just say any kind of tree. Just any tree. Just say one. Convince me you're not a bot. That's the real trick. Oh. I realized I had the parts dropped on screen this whole time. Probably unnecessary for set building. But nothing's hit the floor yet today, so I guess I can just leave it up. Feel proud about something. I don't know. Just finished building up some LEGO Star Wars sets. And now we are going to attempt the alternate builds on the back. See if we can figure it out. Because they only give us one picture, no instructions. See what we can do. See what we can do. Slowly sort as I go. Uh-oh. Did he get scared? Did the bot run away? Because it knows it's been caught? It realized it didn't have a favorite tree? It doesn't know what a tree is. Do you think the same way that we see dragons as fantasy creatures, digital computers see trees as fantasy creatures? Because they're never going to interact with a tree. They're never going to know what a tree is in reality. It's just a mythical thing to them. There is no tree. Just ones and zeros. I don't know why I wasn't using the brick separator sooner. It's so much easier now. We didn't have this brick separator back in the day. Oh, hey, while I'm taking this apart, I'm gonna put my modern plate, take that out. I bet I could, oh, I need it for one of these alternate builds, never mind. I'm immediately wrong. Can you believe that? Oh, I missed this. Look how many basic bricks are in this set. It's so nice. It's so nice. I wish modern sets had this many basic bricks. I mean, even this is still kind of low. But I miss it. I miss what makes Lego Lego. I want more basic bricks. It's so hard to get them nowadays. Ugh. I can't get the bars out. It's their new home. They're gonna live there. They're gonna live there forever. Yeah, I hurt myself trying to get that one out. Remember, folks, to moisturize. The cold months are coming for us in the States, and it's getting ready to strike brutally hard. Oh my goodness, these pieces. Oh, that did not come off. Let me give myself a sturdy flat base. Get rid of the boats. Which I'm missing 2 of those too. I'm missing a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh. I hope the microphone is picking up how resistant these pieces are. How much of a thud it's making as it goes. they're violent. They're real violent. The real violence were the sets we made along the way from 1999 and 2000. Jeez. All right, next one. Oh, that one's much easier. The UFO dishes. No! How dare you? They're just so strong now. At least these aren't brittle brown. But my goodness, they don't want to let go. Oh. Damn it. Nothing hit the ground. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everybody excited and ready for the holiday season? Everything is coming up pretty quickly here. Whatever you celebrate, it's all coming in one go. The bulk of it. Power of the beast. Ooh. I should expect these to break every time, but no, these are old brown. These are nice and strong. Okay, so we're gonna try. I feel like we want to try the bigger one, because this one's just kind of a UFO with a nose. But this one's so weird. I really want to do this one. I'm gonna move it to this side. Get it just on screen. Let me see that. Oh man, everything's way off. Let's move the parts over. Push these. Arc 170 can get out of here. Pull this over. Okay, we're gonna put it just at the bottom of the screen. Right about there. So we're gonna build this one. This weird thing. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna have a lot of eye strain, but we got it. Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna take my new piece first. We're gonna start with that. So it looks like got hinges on the outside to hold up the dishes. And a tile. Oh, tall. Okay. So we want this one. Go right here. And it looks like there's nothing underneath. And then we use the brown plate underneath that. This looks awful, but that's how it's built. Okay. That's one. We got one wing down. Let's get the other wing. Other wing up and running. Push this too far off. And so now we got to build it mirrored. Again, we only have the one image to go off of. There's a lot of guessing here. Let's see. So we want. Hold on. Nope. Wait. Wait. Okay. And then, why is that one further off? Oh, because it faces towards it. Feels like that. Okay. Cat, figuring it out. I know I just had a bunch off screen, but fine. I'm learning. Because the wings get angled towards the center. Okay. This is such an ugly build. But hey, at least they had alternate builds back then. Okay, we got two winger dingers. Set those right up there. Okay. I think it has this running from front to back. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like it has plates underneath the back end. And then the bricks on top. And then it starts sloping outwards. The problem is, it slopes so much outwards I have no idea how it connects to the next one. Oh, this is... What are these instructions? All right, looks like it has cross beams, maybe. It's so hard to tell. I think from the sides, it has something like this. And then I don't know what, oh, there's 1x2 plates. We're gonna use those up right away. All right, we got one further out. I can't believe the set designers could have came up with anything for this. And they made this monstrosity. Okay, so this needs to go forward one more. No, it does get buried. It's buried. And then it looks like you use this blue one to do the same thing. I'm gonna get the wing out of here for now. I was trying to get my spacing right. Okay. And I'm gonna use these brown plates because they're bigger. Which with the brown plates, we can swap out the 1x2s in case we need those later. Ooh, actually, we need 4 plates for the rear engines. Pull that a bit closer. So let's not burn up all those. I think we still have enough to do that, what I want to do. This build is hideous, but we're gonna do it. Just so we can say we did the alternate build of a 1999 set. Okay, we got all that. I'm gonna work on the rear fin because that looks a little more manageable. Which has this. Hold on. I think it was a quick break, but sure. Twitch having its heart attack again. We got these two. I don't know. I think they're right up against it, so which would mean we need a 2x4. I guess we'll just use these 2x2s. I don't know. Just kind of throwing stuff at the walls now. Whatever works. There's another slope. Which then we could do this. Yeah. Okay. And then another slope. And then it looks like there's just bricks hanging out the back. Why? I don't know. There's bricks there. Okay. Hold on. Looks like Instagram side is having a bad time. Let me... I think we lost Instagram. Wah, wah. Oh well, we still got Twitch. Twitch, I hope you're enjoying whatever this build is meant to be. Okay, but they saved brown plate here and a brown plate here. So you can attach the guns and kind of use them as rear thrusters on top of our other big rear thrusters. Oh, and that's where they use the 1x2 plates. So the snot brakes aren't up against it. This looks so bad, but that's all right. There was a set designer out there that just didn't have to care that day. Just kind of throw stuff at the wall and call it an alt model. Okay, so we have all that. Put it up here, but I won't do that just yet. I'm guessing this blue piece is buried in here. I'm going to put it there, so it's a little far forward. No. We want space for our pilots. So it actually needs to go about there. Okay. All right. This piece goes here. Sure, yeah. And that's gonna go... This is so confusing. Okay. I think I could do a pair of these. That's a center brick. I don't know where any of the 1x4 black bricks go on this. There's no indication for them. But I think this can go here. Okay. Yep, we're cooking now. Hold on. Okay. What is holding? What is holding this blaster? Okay. So we got some like technical agreeables. Oh, but I need a brick in there. All right, I'm gonna use the 1x4 bricks. I have them. We're gonna use them. Okay. There's also this here. Kind of lock everything in. Okay, chat. We're cooking. We're cooking with this. It looks... What is this build? What is this build? Okay. So we got that. We put these big slopes here that aren't connected to anything. They just go there. And then you put antennas on both of those, because why not? Okay. It's like... They didn't know what a Wookiee catamaran was just yet, so they're like, oh, let's build a droid catamaran, huh? Huh? I do like what they were trying to attempt here with the Technic pin coming out and then it kind of going back into the microphone piece. But it's just so weird. Okay, I think we're good to attach the main build now. And that goes about here. Yeah, it looks like it's touching. Okay. Okay. I can't angle this higher. Okay, we got a ship. I don't think we're gonna use all the bricks, but you can at least try to pretty up the front. I don't know what's going on at this point. Do we have snot bricks? No. We have Technic bricks. Hold on. I think there's guns out the front, but I can't tell. So we're gonna do these. Yeah. Those will go right up front. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna use one plate. I know it's very difficult to see, chat, but I put the wings on first, so it's just gonna be blocking. Okay, and I'm gonna do this to smoothen it out. Yeah, you can probably barely see anything. I'm gonna put that up front, and then you can put your two droids in there, and that's your B model. That is, to my best ability, what I can replicate as the B model. Hold on, there's a couple more bricks we can throw in. This thing's ugly. Who would ever want to build this? I guess if you got nothing else to build, sure. And this was the only set you had in 1999, why not? But oh my goodness. Just gonna fill it up. Filled up with a couple more bricks. I don't want to add too much though, because you can see the outside and it doesn't use certain pieces. Got a little bit of brown here too. Does it use the tiles at all? The 1x6 tiles? No. And the nose thing is supposed to be further in. I don't care at this point. Let's at least, hold on, let me get one of the wings off. So I can get in there. We're going to stand the droids up because they are standing in the image. My floppy droids that, oh, this guy has floppy legs too. He's not, he's having a bad day. The other guy's nice and stiff though. The other guy's nice. He might be a newer battle droid that got thrown into this set. Okay. Yeah, I'll put his arm up too, so he's like controlling it. Just, you don't even use all the pieces. Like the least the set designer could have done was make it so you use more of the pieces. Jeez. Okay. So that is as accurate as I can make. Let me show you again the reference image. That one right up there. That reference image. And with that reference image, I built this thing. Like, I mean, I get it. It's a limited number of parts, just the one set. But look at all these leftover parts they could have used. They could have at least used this piece, this piece in particular, to smoothen out the middle, but it didn't. And again, I don't really want to do the other one because it's a UFO with a nose. It doesn't have much going for it. All right. This is the image of creativity. This is what science dared not to do. Hold on, let me flip it up that way. They didn't want to go this far. They didn't want to reach this critical of mass. But some brave set designer out there decided, yes, this is the angle. This is the photo we're going to give them so that people will remember what we did here. This is the vehicle that will lead us towards the future. Do you understand that, chat? This is what the future looks like. And with this beautiful build, I think this is a good wrapping point. I think this is what... Before we dive too far into insanity, I think this is where we cut it off. This is where we rip off the Band-Aid and say, maybe some things aren't meant to be made. Maybe we just, as scientific individuals, not everything should be done. Maybe this is what I should submit into Creations for Charity. Is this AAT, I can't say it right now. This AAT alternate model. I enter this into Creations for Charity for $400. This is a thing of beauty. What more could you want? I'm gonna hold it here. You all get to look at it. You get to see how wonderful this thing is. The shaping, the angles. I guess it's an attack vehicle, but dang. All right, let me hold it with this hand so I can crisscross my arms, angle it for you all to see. Get myself to the goodbye screen. If you made it this far into the stream, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, you can find me down below. Instagram, Twitch. I should really list it. You'll find the replay of these on TE VODs on YouTube. That's my sellout point. But I appreciate you being here. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't like it, why are you here? Go away. You do your own thing, though. I'm not going to control you, though. If you don't want to like it, you don't need to like it. Follow me, dude. It doesn't matter. You do you. You do you. I'm never going to stop you from doing that. And appreciate you being here. If I didn't already say that, pretty sure I said it multiple times. Definitely check back. There's no stream next week. No LEGO stream, no video game stream, none of that. There will be... Oh, let me look at the calendar. I wasn't fully prepared. Yeah, so nothing the 13th, 16th. But November 20th, we'll be back for another Hollow Knight stream. November 23rd, there'll be another LEGO stream. Maybe the Christmas AT-AT, if I can find one. And then, it's dragging on. Friday, there will be no stream the 27th, but Friday the 28th, Saturday the 29th, and if we don't finish it by then, Sunday the 30th, which is also the last day for Creations for Charity, we'll be doing a stream for them, being LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, starting fresh file, going to 100%. Every death will have me donate even more to the cause for the children. And I'm not going to be stingy. If there's a mini kit over a gap, I'm jumping in for it. I'm going to get it the dumb way. But we do it for the children. So come by those 3 days, 2 days, whatever they are. Thanksgiving weekend in America. Come mock me. Make me flub even more jumps. Watch me suffer the vehicle levels that I know I'm going to explode over and over on. It's all for charity. Donate. Buy a mock or two. It all ends on the 30th. So I'm kind of cutting it close. But hey, it's that Thanksgiving weekend. I have extra time. And we can check in on the Hamlin brothers every once in a while for their 24-hour live stream. See how they're suffering in that morning. But I think I've been rambling for quite a bit. I don't know about you. I'm tired. With that, thanks so much for watching. Sorry, you guys sit down. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye. Nailed it. Next time, we're going to build the Ultra Combo model of the AAT, the Naboo Starfighter, and the ARC 170 as it turns into a Gundam that shoots UFOs and is powered by battle droids on treadmills. Yeah.